your promotion is hiding in all that extra work you've been doing that nobody knows about and you aren't getting credit for. Let's talk about it. So, I'm going over coaching notes from a call I had yesterday. I met with a senior manager who is angling for a promotion to director. The problem is that she's already doing director level work right now. She's setting the direction, she is building out strategy from scratch, which is not the job of a senior manager. Senior manager's job is to manage people, processes, things like that. Director's job is to set strategy. So we talked about what she can do to get out of that overworking, over contributing, like taking on too much trap. And the first question I asked her is what is your actual job? What is the scope of work you are responsible for doing? What are you measured on? What were you hired to do? And she looked at me like, not because she didn't know, but because she knew exactly where I was going. In order to determine that you are ready for next level work, and specifically that you've already been doing director level work, you need to identify the gap between what your job is, what you were hired to do, what that baseline is, where you're over contributing, where you're working beyond what your technical responsibility is. So you've got to be able to identify that gap. Here's what I told her to do. Get out just a sheet of paper and write down what you are actually measured on, what you are coached on, what you are accountable to, what you are responsible for. Just make a list. What are the deliverables? What are the responsibilities for somebody at your role, organization wide? This is something that everyone is being held accountable to, because keep in mind, it is your company's job to get the most amount of production and the most amount of work for the least amount of money, right? So think about a house. You want to go buy a house, you want to get the most amount of house for the least amount of money. Your company is doing that for you. So you've got to be clear on what is your actual job, and then compare and contrast that with what are you actually delivering? What is the work that you're doing on a regular basis? What are the deliverables that you are contributing? Actually make a list and identify what that gap is. Once you've identified that gap, you need to be able to do two things. Number one, identify the impact. Where is it causing significant change, advancement for your organization? Two, who does it matter to? What stakeholder in your organization cares that you're doing this work? And lastly is being able to speak to that on a regular basis and advocate for yourself using that gap with your boss and your skip level in order to build a case and show that you are ready for a promotion based on the work that you're actually already doing. If you want help with that, go to the link in my bio, grab the Articulate Your Value playbook. It's going to show you how to take real, raw, everyday results that you're doing right now, turn it into enterprise value that your decision makers actually care about so that you can land the promotion you deserve.